Hey everyone, it's Josh with Skywalkers. I know it kind of stinks for me being stuck at home right now, but some of us coaches are working on putting together some workouts for you to do at home so that you can come back stronger than you were before all this craziness started happening. So I put together a plyometric workout. It's day 4 of the 6-day program. We're hoping you guys do these workouts for a month. Maybe we can get you some new ones after that. I'm going to go over everything quickly. I'll try and get this document up on our Facebook page or in this YouTube video so people can see the list and the description of everything. I just wanted to demonstrate how I want each of the things done. Keep the video kind of short, and then kind of some information on how to pace yourselves. A few tips, pointers, whatever you want to say. Please write down your progress. Get some notebook paper, write down the exercises, write down the date, write down how many you're doing, where your weak points are, if you could have done more, if you could have jumped higher, things of that nature. And then beat yourself the next week when you're doing it. You gotta have fun when you can. So this workout, we're gonna go through the entire list with the best form you can do as safely as possible. I want you to push your limits, but be smart about what you're doing. The goal would be able to repeat the list up to 3 rounds. You may want to start with 1 or 2 rounds. Parents, I'd like to see you guys doing this with your kids. Just make sure that you're being smart about it. You can decrease the range of motion, you can jump smaller, you can step between things, kind of ease your way into it so that you can continue progressing so you don't feel like you can't get out of bed the next day. If you want to intensify things, move a little quicker, jump higher, please make sure that you're always landing very, very softly. It should not be loud. And if you're feeling tired, take a break, move slower, jump smaller, or even step between moves like I've already said. This isn't on a timeline, so take an extra break if you need to in there. End it after 1 round. Just stay healthy, be smart, keep moving forward. So I'm gonna go over everything in order. The warm-up, I'm not gonna do the full warm-up. I'm just gonna show you kind of what I want. And then the document kind of explains how long and how many to do, which I'm going to go over all that stuff. So for the warm-up, we're going to be running in place. Right, running in place, and then you're going to move to butt kicks, and then high knees, into jumping jacks. Okay, squats, I would like for feet shoulder width apart. Squat. When you squat down, make sure that your knees don't go forward. Sit back when you squat down. Okay, and then the next move is going to be step back lunges. You're going to step back, lunge, knee over the ankle. It should not be going out over the toe. It's not good for your knee. Back up, other side. Nice and slow. So you're going to do each one of those for 30 seconds. As soon as you get done with that, I want you to do some inchworms. So 4 inchworms. Have a nice stretch, hold it. Pretend that your arms and legs cannot bend. So you go out, hit a nice plank position, walk the feet in, hold a nice stretch, do it again, so 4 of those. And then I want you to do a runner stretch on each side when you get done with that. You're just gonna kind of lunge out. Okay, if you can, I'll turn forward so you can see. Maybe drop down to your elbows if you can. Hold it here. You can even put your back knee down, come up here, drive the hip forward. This should not be painful. You should feel it, but it shouldn't be hurting. So hit both sides of that for about 20 seconds per side should do it, and then we're going to get started. So we're just going to work down the list. I'm going to show you the basic moves. and kind of go over how many I want for each one before moving on. Pretty simple, you don't need any equipment, but you do need to be smart. First move is going to be jump squat. So you do 30 reps or as many as you can, up to 30. 30 is more than enough. Make sure that you have good squatting form. Feet shoulder width apart, okay? You're gonna squat down, add a little jump, right? Or you can just squat like this. Maybe the jump is too much, okay? Or you can jump higher, or even reach the arms up every time, okay? Make sure that the knees are not going out over the toes. So you're gonna do 30 of those. Next move is gonna be half turn jump squat. So you're gonna do 10 reps or as many as you can. So each rep, basically, you're gonna be standing kind of with your feet lined up like your heel and arch, like you're getting ready to run. You're gonna touch the floor in front of your front foot. 2, 3, on the fourth one, 4, switch, still looking forward. 1, 2, 3, on the fourth, switch. So every jump is what you count. So you're gonna do 10 reps of that. Next is gonna be lateral jump and freeze. So you're gonna do 40 of these, or as many as you can. This is not about speed, right? If you wanna make it harder, jump further. If you wanna make it easier, step and hold, right? Step and hold, or jump and hold. Jump and hold. Make sure that you're hitting the hold position, it's important. Trying to work on some of those stabilizers. The more ground you can cover, the more intense the intensity exercise is. Next, you're gonna do fast twitch line or quarter jump. So I got a quarter over here. Right, anything small, don't make it too big. You put really something like this. A towel is probably too big for this because I want these kind of to be fast. So put the quarter down. You're gonna go 20 front to back and 20 side to side. Okay, front to back. So you're gonna jump over the quarter as quick as you can, not up and down like this, but stay low. Same thing, side to side, as fast as you can, okay? Maximum intensity on that, and then we're gonna take a little rest break, right? 1 minute. Okay, so all of those are together, no resting. Once that set is done, we're doing 1 minute of rest, and we're gonna go into our next little circuit. Tuck jumps. These are pretty difficult, so make sure that you know your own limits and just do the best that you can. So we're gonna try and do 25. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're landing softly, okay? It can be in a partial squat, right? You can touch here, you can touch here, you can touch lower, like you can do little bitty ones, okay? Right? Make sure that you're landing quietly. If you want it to be harder, get lower, jump higher, or reach and tuck. Okay, get a nice soft landing with a lot of balance in between each one. 25 of those is more than enough. So next move, we're gonna try and do 40 lateral squat jumps. Okay, so you're gonna count every jump. This is a pretty slow one. It's a little bit awkward. You're gonna be kind of down in a squatted position. Remember, knees should not be out over the toes. You're gonna jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or if you want it to be harder, cover more ground. Okay, try and stay in a nice squatted position through all 40 or however many you can get to if it's not quite to 40. Next is gonna be lunge jumps. Stay tight, stay in control. So I'm gonna suggest not letting the back knee touch the ground because we can get a little bit lazy and hit our knee on the ground and that just hurts. So let's be smart about it. I'm gonna try and hit 30 reps. If you have any knee trouble or you're feeling gassed out, I would suggest just like stepping back, bending down, okay? Make sure this is good form right here and switching like this, okay? Or adding a little bit of a hop, okay? Or, right, really get in the air, and then if you want to intensify it, arms up. Every time, really explode through the toe, okay? Land soft, stay in control. Last move, single leg hops, 60 reps. Seems like a lot, but you can do it. So we're gonna go 30 front to back, 30 side to side. So we're gonna get our quarterback out. So have some target to jump over, okay? So pick one leg, right or left first, okay? I'm gonna go right. So 1, 2, 3. Over the quarter, 30 of those. Front to back. Land soft. Switch to the other leg, and then we're gonna take a little rest again. So you're gonna rest 1 minute, and then if you're feeling like you can, you're gonna go ahead and go right back through that whole list of everything up to 2 more times. Push your limits, drink a little bit of water on the rest breaks, towel off if you get sweaty. I think this will be plenty of work for most people. I think it would be plenty of work for me. If you're gassed out after round 1, or you want to ease into it and just do 1 round when you get done for this last rest period, or whether you did a 2nd or 3rd round during the last rest period, I want you to kind of move around as you're cooling down for the minute, okay? Kind of stretch it out a little bit, right? Move, march it a little bit, bring your heart rate back down, because it should be up pretty high. If it's not, you're probably not jumping hard enough. Kind of bring it down before we're gonna stretch a little bit at the end, and then you'll be good to go on to the next day's workout. So for the last stretches that I want to do, after you get done with however many rounds you're going to make, we're going to do a standing straddle stretch, right? The wider it is, the harder it is, so kind of get wherever you're comfortable with. Bend down, okay? If you want to kind of go back and forth, you can. You can go left side hold, right side hold. You can go hands on your, or head on your arms, kind of rock back and forth. It's not really supposed to hurt. We're trying to cool down, stretch out a little bit, but not strain anything. Finish strong, finish smart. So after that, we're gonna hold that, 20, 25 seconds. We're gonna go on a runner stretch. Okay, again, you can be here, you can be here. Okay, you can drive the hip, kind of get whatever's comfortable, all right? If you need to pad that knee up, put a towel down under it. And then we're gonna straighten out the front leg. I like to flex the foot, pull it back instead of pointing. And then I'm gonna drop down over this leg the best that I can and hold it. Breathe in and out, nice big breaths. When you breathe in, hold your position. When you breathe out, go down lower. So you can either do it for 20 seconds, you can do 3 or 4 nice big breaths in and out. Same thing on the other leg. Right, that runner stretch, hold, breathe, stretch. Then straighten the leg out, hit the hamstring. We're gonna do pigeon on each side after that. If you wanna lay down, you can either stand up and do it, kind of grab and kind of pull up. Okay, if you have trouble with balance, you can lay down. Do the same thing laying down where you're pulling that leg up. Okay, pulling it up into you, stretching up through the hip and into the glute. Okay, you can bring this other leg in if you want. Open up the knee. Right, find whatever's comfortable and get a nice stretch out, because we should have just annihilated the legs and the hips. We're gonna do groin stretch. So I'd go out here like this, right? Open it up. Maybe you're up higher, maybe lower. Rock a little bit, come down a little bit. Figure out how you need to move to get a gradual stretch in there and through the leg. Hit both sides of those, and then I actually want you to do downward dog. Right, stretch, push your chest towards your feet and your heels down towards the ground. You can pedal the feet 1 foot at a time, stretch through those calves and into the backs of the knees. And then drop down hands and knees. Okay, and you're gonna kind of arch, head up. And then breathe out, head down, really big and tall, push that back up. Right, back and forth, 3, 4, 5 times, whatever feels good. And that's it, done. Thanks for watching.